What's up, y'all? Welcome to the Hero's Corner. My name is Harune Bash, coming to you straight from the hyperdimensional realms of legend. What's good, y'all? Okay, so we finna go into the protocol, the 579 gram protocol, and beyond. I'm gonna go a little deeper into it, but I'm gonna give you Baba Kilindi's foundation first because he coined it. Gotta give respect, and it's what I followed, and what I feel everybody should follow as well. So the 579 gram protocol, what is it? This is how you enter. This is how you begin to play the mushroom game for real. This is how you actually work with the mushroom and develop a relationship with the mushroom as you're moving up in your dosages. So the 579 gram. So the brass tacks of it, the bare bones of it is you do 5 grams month 1, you do 7 grams month 2, and then on the 3rd month you do 9 grams. This is kind of your initiation process into the mushroom realm, the world, the true mushroom world, what I was talking about in my last video. Heading to the full entheogenic experience. Now, with the 5, 7, and 9 grams, you want to have a sitter. We recommend you have a sitter, and a man sits for a man, a woman sits for a woman. And a sitter is nothing more complicated. It's not going to be your guide. A guide and a sitter are two different things. If you want to be a true guide, you got to really know what you're doing. Then that ain't, you shouldn't even be trying to do that. But a sitter, you want to make sure the person don't hurt themselves, do anything stupid. You want to make sure they're okay. If they need anything, they need water or whatever, you can help them to the bathroom. But you don't want to bother them. You want them to go through their experience. You stay in a different room and keep your noise down. You don't want to interfere in their experience. Okay? Now that we got that out of the way, the 5, 7, and 9, you wait 1 month in between or 2, but make sure that you plan it and you stick to your plan. 99% of y'all don't plan your trips. Most of y'all ain't grown your own mushrooms or have a steady supply for you to be able to do that. And growing mushrooms is the easiest thing in the world. You don't even need nobody to teach you. You just go on Google and you find out, it's like the easiest thing ever. Next to making DMT. It's the easiest thing in the world. So do the 5, 7, and 9 grams. Now you can go alone if you feel like if you trust yourself, if you feel like you're ready, if you feel like, if you feel like you need somebody, have someone. And make sure you trust the person. Don't get random Joe Schmo. Don't go to no integration coach. I'm sorry, y'all, but go with somebody that you trust and that you actually love, you know what I mean? And don't have some weird hate, you know what I mean? Because it's going to come out if they're near and stuff like that, just watching Mike Tyson interview, he calls out that kid. He's like, man, you just a little girl. He's like, what? He's like, I mean, because he was on mushrooms on the interview, whatever. But, you want to increase by 2 to 3 grams every single time. If you ask, so you'll go to 12 or whatever. I would recommend going to 12 next after 9. 12 to maybe 14 or 15, then 16, 18. And you want to keep increasing, but you're on your own. Don't feel like you have to keep increasing if you need to go backwards. It's okay. It's I don't even want to say it's not a race. You ain't racing against us. You're racing against the metaverse and all the AI shit that's about to come. You want to get a leg up ahead of it, and that's really one of the main things. You want to get ahead of all the things going on. This is like the only way, bro. Period. I'm not even about to argue about that. It's entheos. I know entheos. They're doing this real work. So you keep increasing, and you want to. Now, here's where I'm about to give my own what I did. So I did the 5, 7, 9 grams, incredible, and I had my crystal with me, and incredible. Like a story began. This is how you write. You don't read the book of the dead, my friend. you write your own Book of the Dead. The Book of the Dead is the entheogenic journey of the high doses. Ain't no man about to read no Book of the Dead to me. You're writing the story. It's your own journey, and we had to immortalize. It's for you to experience. It's like a video game disc that you put in and you play the game because it's a story with story arcs. That's why the crystal's important. Saves game state. If you look at it like a video game, like I do, in any video game, the crystal's a save game state. So okay, you did your 5. You're gonna realize that like when you get to 12 grams, that your first 5 gram trip, it all connects. And it's gonna keep connecting, and the story's gonna get more clear because it's a story. It's the Book of the Dead. So for me, I went 5, 7, 9, and then I actually jumped to I did like a 1,300 milligram. I tried to do the most acid that you could possibly do. My homeboy hooked me up for my birthday, and I did that dose. But that's when I found out that LSD don't contain the information that mushroom does. Not even close. If that's the limit, then don't even hold a candle to it. But it's great. It was a great tool. I love it. It's fantastic. That was one of the great. I love that trip. And it definitely gave me information. So I'm not bad mouthing LSD. So I did that, but then I went back to eating mushroom. And I kept going up in dose. I went 10, 12. But what I would do personally is I would stay in a range within the 5 gram range. It's after the 9th and I hit past 10. You never go back behind 10. Just don't do it unless you have a specific reason. I'll go down. I don't even. To be honest, I don't even go under 10 to train martial arts. Like I can move physically on 10 now because you get used to it. Because what I was gonna say, you play within the 5 gram ranges. So from 10 to 15 grams, you're gonna play in that range. That's what I did. I get used to that range because every 5 grams, the universe like folds upon itself. You peel back another layer of the onion. So you want to play in them realms and get your sea legs. Learn how to move and navigate the spaceships at that range, and get the information you got to get at that range, and then move on, graduate to the next 5 range, and then play there, and then graduate. I mean, that's what I do. You can do it however you feel like once you're past the 9 grams, but make sure that you're moving up. It is planned. You schedule your trips. You grow your own. And you stick to what you said you were going to do. Now, don't beat yourself up. You know what I mean? I don't want to be too serious about it. But there's too many people faking the funk, like he was saying. And it's a lot of people, bro. More people. Okay, the 2 things people lie most about are guys talking about girls they smash, and people talking about their trips and what they took and stuff like that. Insane, these capping ass motherfuckers. Yeah, smack. It irks me. But so you want to move up slowly and deal with the mushrooms specifically. Don't get into the objects. Don't get into all the extra stuff until you feel like you got a little bit of a hold in these realms, and you've done the personal inner work. Or I mean, if they come to you, they come to you. Don't don't neglect them, but like just try to work with the mushroom, develop that relationship as you move forward, and then get into the more inclusive, advanced things. Okay, so thank you so much for listening. I hope this helps. Gives you some type of structure into how you want to move within the high dose entheogenic space. And like I said before, make sure get a Yimingzu, even if you just have a quartz, make sure you have at least that when you're going through this, because it could save game state, like I was saying, at the very least. Even if it don't got the information, it's still a USB drive, right? Okay, and safety protocol, I'm gonna just say, like, be alone in the dark, get away from sharp objects, put everything away that you know what I mean? You don't have no guns around or none of that. You don't even want to, because people react wild sometimes, man. And you definitely don't want to go and jump. Like I told you, I did the acid thing and I did the highs. I shouldn't have done that. You don't want to jump to like 28 grams. See, here's the thing, man. People just jump to like 28 grams. They'll do it once a year or something like that, and they'll be like, yeah. You know what I mean? But they don't, I'm sorry, but they don't know. They ain't working with the mushroom. You can't, 99% of the time you hear somebody jumping up that high, they don't remember their trip. They got possessed or something. They be doing some wild shit. And that's because they didn't work with the mushroom. You gotta work with it, bro. This is like learning how to really learning how to drive an interdimensional spaceship. But most of y'all haven't even learned how to ride the tricycle, bro. How you gonna get on the spaceship? You can't even ride the tricycle. That joint got 3 wheels. You can't even fall off the joint. Y'all falling off. So like, yeah, don't be the one to just jump unless the mushroom really calls you, because that happens, bro. You get the calling. You know, my highest trip was when I had a calling. I don't even know how much it was, but it kept telling me to eat. That's different. You be called on missions and shit like that. Not even cap. Yeah. So don't be that. Don't cap. Things not to do. Don't cap. Don't lie. It's all the same shit. Don't lie. Don't cap. Don't lie. Don't cap. And do the protocol. Work with the mushroom. Have respect for it. You know, the only true disrespect for the mushroom is not working with it, because it wants to travel with you. So it wants you to get to those higher doses. So it's going to work with you. You know what I mean? So, yeah, thank you so much. That's all I'm going to say for this right now. If you got any questions, put it in the comments. And I'm about to hit you with the objects of power next video. Peace, y'all. Thank you.